said right here, we're all siblings. We got to take that. It doesn't
When he hit me,
Some thieves walk in from the street, but the most dangerous ones wear uniforms, name tags, and collect paychecks. When greed outweighs integrity, the line between a loyal employee and a criminal becomes frighteningly thin.
As of right now, you are being placed under arrest, okay?
no, because now my life's ruined because I freaking said yes to her.
In a world where every loyalty point has value, one woman decided to turn loyalty into cold, hard cash. The story began like a clever heist disguised under the polished veneer of a loyalty rewards system. On April 29, 2025, a cashier at a Ford dealership discovered a loophole in the Ford Pass Rewards program and used it to turn herself into a VIP customer, racking up nearly $7,000 before getting caught.
I have copies of the actual Ford Pass Reward where she created the bogus account. She already deleted it.
So explain what you mean she already deleted.
The customers can sign up for the program for it's called Ford Pass Rewards. She created a bogus account.
Now, when you say customer, so did she ever? We're gonna get this in the statement. We're not on record. Did she create these accounts all of them herself, or they were already existing?
This one she created.
Okay, for herself.
Using her last name as her maiden name.
Okay.
That's why we never recognized it.
Gotcha.
And her second name, which she never uses.
The scheme unraveled when a refund flagged as redeemed points turned out to have been paid in cash. A deeper look revealed dozens of identical transactions, cash vanished, but the books looked squeaky clean.
Will you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear that what you're about to tell me in this recorded statement will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, so in your own words, what led you to file a police report alleging that a former employee had embezzled money from the company?
So what triggered it was a parts customer came to return a part, normal transaction. And in the course of that, we always have to find out how the original payment was made. In this case, we found out that the customer had the transaction had been registered as a redeeming Ford Pass points, which is a reward system that Ford has. But in the ledger, the customer's receipt was stamped cash. So they paid cash, but on our books it got registered as points reward. That led us to start investigating, and we find out that the lady was taking the cash, pocketing the cash, and
now,
then...
For the record, let me stop it. What lady are you referring to?
Oh, Sharon Quasigro.
How do you spell her last name?
Kwascigroh.
You're referring from
First
the
name
license?
is Sharon.
Let me see that, please. So you're referring the name from this. Right. Are these the identity documents that she gave when
hired.
to get hired? Yes. Okay, go ahead. Continue, please.
So then that led us, before we even addressed her, we pulled the record of the Ford Pass account and come to find numerous transactions, both awarding points to that account and then redeeming. All the when I say redeeming means they cashed out. All of those transactions were cash payments, mostly parts, but some were in service invoices that were redeemed where the customer paid cash, but cash never made it into our register. The payment was registered as redemption from that bogus account.
All right, so if you were explaining this to a sixth grader, for example, so she worked here. What was her job title?
Cashier.
Cashier. Parts cashier.
All around, service and parts.
Her formula was simple: pocket the cash, enter the redemption code. And just like that, everything looked perfectly normal. It's the kind of trick that only takes a bit of nerve and a touch of desperation, enough to make you forget you're stealing.
So a real customer would come in, do a transaction, and pay cash for that transaction.
Correct.
Right? Were they utilizing their Ford's Pass account, or just a strictly
just
simple
straight,
cash?
I'm paying cash.
All right. She would then take that cash, stick it in her pocket. It would never make it in a register. And then she would ring up the transaction as if a customer used their points to pay for the item. Therefore, on your end, when you look at the paperwork, it all balances out.
Correct.
Cash
Our registers balance out. She would make a copy, because they have to make a copy of the forward pass transaction and put it along with that paperwork. So when it went through accounting, they said, okay, here's the payment.
So she did print the receipts in compliance with that transaction. Okay.
From October 31st, 2024 to February 5th, 2025, she ran at least 4 successful scams totaling $7,143.75. At one point, she even registered Ford Pass accounts for customers who didn't have one, using her own email to earn points on their behalf. Yeah, that kind of kindness only exists in crime movies.
Now, your investigation, what date range did it identify she did this from?
It started, first transaction, October of 2024.
October what? Do you know the date?
October 31st was the first registered transaction on that account.
Okay. And the final?
And the final was February 5th of 2025.
Okay. What's the total theft?
What I came up with was $7,143.75.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
$7,143.
Did you ever interview any customers who told you, I paid cash, or I did this, or I did that? Did you ever speak to any customers to verify?
The only one, and it's only because it happens to be a personal friend, where he didn't pay cash. He paid his transaction normal, but she used his payment. This is where she accumulated points. Since he didn't have a Ford Pass account, she registered herself. She would have to register herself put her email in his account so that she can redeem the points that he accumulated by paying. Just normal payment.
Now, did she do this for the purposes of jiving with accounting? In other words, these points she was creating, did she use that to cover the cash transactions?
Correct. So this
Would she use the same email for multiple customers, for example? How were you able to tie multiple customers to her?
The way the system works, she would have to, before she fully processes this transaction, he paid with a credit card. She took payment. Customer left. He left with his stamp paid. Then so our work paperwork has to be technically closed in the computer system. So what she does is she has to go in, put her email on his account first.
Which she has the capability of doing as an employee?
Correct. Then she closes the paperwork. Now, because Ford grabs the points passively. They just see the hour.
That's done through corporate.
Right, the Ford system. When she closes the work order, now Ford says, in this case, the customer spent $1,805. Those points, the equivalent of those points, get attached to that account. Then she goes in and removes the email after that.
All right. And how were you able to, if it was removed, how were you able to determine that email was used originally?
Only because it shows up on the list of redeemed points. Okay. There's only one way to do that.
So now, this stack of records here, just explain what it is and all.
So on here, you're going to see the description of the points. These are the dates, invoice numbers. So anything starting with a 1 was a parts invoice. Anything with a 9 is a service invoice.
Okay.
Points redeemed means points that were cashed out.
To pay for those transactions.
To pay for cash transactions. And points earned could have been either a cash or credit card payment that was used to accumulate points. So anything that shows
amounts you're putting, or the cash that she stuck in her pocket.
Yes, all of those.
That whole column is the cash she stole.
All these that I hand wrote is actual cash that was redeemed. When you see these numbers that are typed in the printout, this is what was earned for this transaction here.
Okay.
Those are points that went into that account.
For each individual transaction, would you be able to show that, for example, that one there, this customer's $13,000 was used for this customer's cash? Is there a way to do that?
Because what it does is it goes into basically the pot.
The pool? Okay.
The pool.
All right, I see.
And then as she saw that there was enough money, she would cash out. So when she started back here, all she did was accumulate points from October. And then, all she was doing was accumulating points. And then the very first cash transaction that she took out, she went for the home run, was this one here in December. 96,000 points were redeemed for a service transaction for $2,575.92.
Were accumulated from prior fraudulent.
From all these other papers. So it goes from here forward. So all of this was accumulated. And then right here, she had enough points to cash that out. Back up just a little bit. When I confronted her about the name on the account and the email, I said, so if when I hand this over to detectives and, the sheriff's office, and they backtrack this, it's not going to come up with your name. That's when she kind of changed and admitted.
She was a cashier, the person entrusted with cash. But trust was traded for a few $1,000s and excuses about family issues. Maybe she was desperate, but Florida law doesn't recognize desperation as a defense for grand theft.
So she admitted in front of all of us that, yes, she was doing it.
Can you tell me her exact words that you can recall?
I'm trying to remember. She said, well, once I got her to admit that where the money was, and she said, well, I just needed money. And then we found out later that there's some family problem. I didn't really get into that, but that doesn't excuse it. Anyway.
Anything else?
That's about all I can recall right now.
Did she tell you there was family problem?
No, I found out
through the rumors?
Through the rumors.
Okay, so just to make sure, she never said, I used the money to drugs, gambling, or whatever else.
No, she was very, very elusive in that. Right. So she just said the money was gone.
She was immediately terminated, later surrendered to investigators, and was arrested on counts of felony grand theft. Under Florida Statute Section 812.014, theft of property valued between $5,000 and $10,000 qualifies as grand theft in the third degree, punishable by up to 5 years in prison, a $5,000 fine, and 5 years of probation.
So what happened after that?
Then at that point, I asked her to, immediately terminated her and asked her to leave the premises.
Hey Sharon, thanks for showing up. Do you have anything else on you? Just your phone? Your phone and your keys?
No, I was able to lock my keys.
Okay. With like an app on your phone?
With a button here.
Okay. Just gotta detain you in handcuffs for now. Okay.
You want to take the sweater off now, or?
No, we could take it in the jail. That way we can just go on your property. And just put your arm back. Is that too tight? You want an extra cuff?
When contacted, the suspect refused to give any explanation and decided to turn himself in outside the police station. The phone conversation wasn't recorded, but the arrest at the station lobby went smoothly.
Thanks for being so cooperative. It's a lot easier this way.
Just lock this so that way you don't get pinched.
So you don't have nothing in your pockets at all?
It's my phone in my back pocket.
Oh, it's in your back pocket? Where are your keys at?
She says she locked it with a card. Okay. Can you fit through there or do you want to walk around? Go ahead and have a seat right there. And we're going to drive around to the jail. Got enough room?
But because she cooperated, confessed, and repaid the full amount, the court gave her 3 years, probation and restitution of $7,143.75. A light sentence for a heavy scheme. Some might call it a small theft, but it's a big reminder, greed doesn't stop at a number, it stops when you get caught. Money can cover up the books, but never the guilt. And for those borrowing others' trust to get by, remember, the law may move slowly, but it never forgets. If you were the dealership manager, would you forgive her for confessing and repaying the money? Or believe that once integrity breaks, it can't be repaired? Not every theft begins in the shadows, sometimes it starts mid-shift, where one impulsive choice can cost a lifetime of freedom.
Okay. Working on a fake name. She told you that I need to go to jail.
Who's he to you?
That's man, that's
On March 30th, 2023, deputies in Flagler County got a bizarre call. A man in a dress attacking a woman at a Popeye's restaurant. But the laughter stopped fast when they realized the suspect was the store manager himself, and $2,000 from the cash register had vanished into thin air.
14 Flagler, myself and 223 are coming 27 at Popeyes. Four guys.
For real? You, hey baby, I called the police yesterday about your husband standing by U-Haul. Stay right here. We're all siblings. We got to take that. It doesn't matter. No, chill, bro. It matters to me. It matters to me because you letting them crook come between me and my family. If that's how y'all, this is my actual sister. This is my actual biological sister. This is how y'all really want to
Just go in.
No, it's about money, and because this girl a crook, working on a fake name. She told you that I called police on you about your that you haul. I got for y'all. That is a false.
After the clash, everything shattered like glass hitting concrete, fake identities, embezzlement claims, and layers of lies stacked together. The fight was just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath it lay a web of deceit he'd spun himself into.
What's going on? Man, that's my actual biological. Yesterday I have seizures, sir. I used to work here. Okay. Yesterday I get woke up. I have a seizure now. Well, first and foremost, the fight, she grabbed me. Okay. All I did was hold her down. Ain't no man against a woman. I got a surgery. Let's clear that up first. The dirt that she works under a fake name here. Y'all accuse me when I worked here under $1,500. Man, no.
So what
but
happened,
she called the police yesterday up
today?
here.
What we're trying to figure out what's
I came out here to confront my sister because y'all telling me somebody gonna do something in my house. I already know how RJ play. This girl cut ties, bust windows, running her never come back to Willie Drive. I'm tired of being in the middle. When this girl came back to work here, she used my manager code. She didn't have one. Y'all gonna tell me I took $1,500? Like I'm a registered manager here, so when she came here to work on a fake name, I didn't know she could work on a fake name. But you worked here. So I'm the only one with a legal code. Not even my sister had a code to log in the computer. Y'all wanna tell me I got $1,500 short on deletes? Man, I came from being a general manager that had to have a surgery because I don't bust my ass 90 days. But this girl got people working up here under fake names. You're paying people that don't even work here. But because I don't roll my car, my other one so raggedy, and I done lost my mama, you want to tell me something that I got shit to do with my sister? You gonna let her call the police yesterday and tell them, oh, you all, I got you. That's like me lying on you. That's a falsified making a claim, right? Okay. And because y'all said that, I called Flagler County, I called the sheriff. I said, I'm home. They said that y'all came up here yesterday, y'all rushed the store about somebody reporting U-Haul that said my name stolen. Which that's my sister, I let her husband, I rented it for them. Okay. I'm like, bro, what the hell you talking about? Why I'm home? But I'm doing damn near about to wreck out trying to get here to keep him and he has no record. I came up here, we're arguing, but the moment she swung at me and you ripped my hair, bro, all I'm doing is...
When officers returned, they didn't need more stories. The cameras had already spoken, every frame was a testimony that couldn't be denied. In this investigation, truth didn't need defenders. It stood tall on its own, captured in cold, clear footage.
He came here all the way on Treasury Daytona to say he was going to fight her. He came here, my brother came in here, and he put his hand on her face, and she defended herself, and they started fighting. He don't want to chill. He done broke our property. I'm his sister. I'm trying to get him.
Is he related to her?
I'm tired. No.
How do you know?
He need to go to jail. He needs to go to jail.
We gotta calm down.
I'm sorry, he hit my hand, sir. This big.
We gotta figure out what's going on, okay?
He hit me and threw me on the table. You see my eye? He's right.
Do you need an ambulance?
I'm the GM. I want to trespass and warrant put against him, so he can't come back up here.
We can do all that, but we gotta figure out what's going on first, okay?
So. For no reason.
Okay. Where was she at when this happened? Where were you sitting at?
He came up in here, but he had already texted saying he was on his way to fight her.
For what? Why is he mad at you?
They've been, it's an argument or whatever he got in his head.
Boyfriend, girlfriend?
He's a girl.
I gotta ask.
He don't want her.
Okay. He don't want her. How are they texting each other? How do they know each other?
Because he called
That's her brother.
Teacher, what happened? Tell him what happened.
I'm asking you.
Oh, well, she called me and said he coming to fight me. I was here at work.
He called you?
Yeah. He came away from Daytona.
They called you wanting to fight her. For what?
I don't know.
What all did he say to you that you can remember?
With RJ, I texted him and told him he was coming up there.
Oh, is that your phone?
Yeah, I mean, leave your job. He's coming to fight you. I just jumped in the car. You got a location. He talking about call you.
Wait, go back up. Go back up. Who's he to you?
That's from yesterday.
That's from yesterday?
Yeah, we were talking about the.
You know him?
You ain't got nothing to do with me, baby.
You ain't got nothing to do with me?
Oh, he's like, you know what I'm saying? I know him,
Y'all know him?
we know him.
Really?
Yeah, we're not informers. I'm not, baby. You get killed for that kind of stuff.
You don't know where his whereabouts?
See, he went to hit me. So when he hit me,
Go back.
When he hit
Play it
me-
one more time.
see, when he hit me, that's
When he was doing that, did his finger touch your nose, or?
it went up.
Oh,
He caught
that's
me.
when he caught your
Yeah,
eye.
then he caught his nail in me.
Let me play it one more time.
Look, so then.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it
Yeah,
looks like you hit first.
You might have a hold it.
But you gotta watch kind of close, like he hit in the eye, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
she defends herself.
I got this one. Okay, I just
He
that's all I
always
need
said
to
he
see.
you gotta look at. He's sending out threats, sir. Video, you gotta look at. You gotta look at it, and then you see.
Whose phone is this?
It's hers.
Yours? You were recording? Yeah. Would you mind doing a witness statement of everything you saw?
Sensing the blade of justice drawing close, he tried one last defense, a clumsy wall of excuses. But the police weren't listening, they were waiting. And evidence, as always, doesn't lie.
No.
You have your ID on you?
My driver license, I'm about to pass out, but no. And when the truth come out now, you wanna, first of all, you got your kids up, so don't talk about endangerment, baby. You run your record, that's all you do. And they can trespass you, that's fine. But R.J. Davis, he got no business working under Ebony Lump, his name here. Like I said, your employment ends today. But I'm gonna give my side, I don't care about next time, if a woman stand up, put her head through, I got my keys.
Hey, this door.
She ain't no Ebony, her name ain't Ebony Lumpkins either, that's R.J. Davis. She's a so-called manager here, we both is. But the truth, I'm tired of that. Like, that's my actual sister. Don't be up here talking about I call a stolen U-Haul. Now, if y'all would have realized that it was a fake report, then I would have been in trouble, right or wrong. Right or wrong? Come on, man. Y'all are gonna keep telling me like that. I come up here to confront you about something you did wrong and you want to get loud and go take a swing at me. All I'm doing is grabbing your ass. I press charge about a stolen car.
Listen, this is, I just pulled up. I'm trying to talk to the sergeant, okay?
That's why I came here.
Okay.
It's because she called and acted like she was, I rented a truck for my sister who works here.
Okay, hang tight just a second. Let me talk to the sergeant. Excuse me, can you just hang tight over here while we're investigating this, okay?
Well, they need to investigate that set of robbery they had here.
Okay, we can only do one thing at a time. You understand that, right? Well, right now you seem to be the problem, so just hang tight.
I'm not being arrested.
Do you need a paramedic? I already asked.
I'm hot, by the way, okay?
I'm hot.
Yeah. Did you see that on Crime Maps, the Holly Hill homicide suspect?
Yeah.
Apparently he's right down the road. They know him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like right down the road where?
They won't tell me.
Oh.
But
Oh, you mean
apparently he's nearby somewhere.
No, you mean
Because
living?
they're all related. So.
I
Because she was looking, they were just going through the phone and I saw a picture. I'm like, how do you know this guy? And I'm like, oh well. Apparently he's right down the road, so.
As the story unraveled, excuses shattered like glass. He was charged with assault, criminal mischief, and grand theft, sentenced to 3 months of probation. Yet, history repeated itself when he was arrested again for the same crime. Freedom slipped away once more, not because of money, but because of dishonesty.
First things first, this right here is a trespass warning for Popeyes, okay? Being issued to you by the general manager of the store.
Okay.
This explains it right here. This means you can no longer come. Let me explain it to you, okay? And then you're going to roll your eyes at me.
No, I didn't roll
I'm
eyes.
trying.
Okay.
This is a trespass warning. You are no longer allowed on this establishment. If you come on this property at all, parking lot, anything, you will be arrested and taken to jail. You understand? Okay, so go ahead and set that inside your car.
Do you understand the trespass warning?
Yeah. Very
Okay.
well. I was doing that first.
Okay. Second thing we're going to explain to you is you are going to jail for battery.
Battery?
Okay? Yep. Go ahead and drop your phone. Drop your phone right there.
What? Is that a felony?
No, it's
So
a
you gotta
misdemeanor.
be rough.
It's a misdemeanor. I'm not being rough.
Battery?
Yes.
Oh, man, come on, man. My whole...
You're going to jail for battery.
The battery?
Let me explain all your charges to you, okay? Because you got more.
What?
Okay?
Oh, my
You're going to jail for battery, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct inside of a restaurant.
Oh, man. Come on. My body, that's not right.
Let me ask you a question. You want to take the watch with you or leave all
I
that
want
stuff
my
here?
personal in my wallet. Oh, my God.
I'll talk to you.
All I did was push my head, finger jabbed her, and she tried to attack me. Oh.
Right, you finger jabbed her, but you came up here from Daytona
to fight her is what they're trying to tell me.
looking for an altercation.
I came to talk
Let me
to
sit you in
my
my car that
sister.
way. You
My
just
God,
get some
what
big seat
proof
and
do
all
y'all
that.
have that I came here to fight this girl? Come on, man. No phone. I ain't said no such thing. Come on, man. No. No.
Okay. I always give people the option. That's all I'm saying.
Honest. I don't play like that. Can't believe it.
Some mistakes can't be fixed with an apology, only with change. Freedom isn't traded for cash, it's built on integrity. In life, some cash drawers should stay closed, especially when what's inside is your conscience. Have you ever imagined someone turning a checkout counter into their personal cash vault, every scan a secret withdrawal? Let's dive into how one Walmart cashier turned her shift into a crime spree until it all came crashing down.
People thought she was trustworthy and that we could trust her, and she was, you know, allowed to handle a lot of cash.
On June 7, 2023, Broward County deputies were called to investigate a Walmart cashier accused of embezzling thousands. She wasn't your average thief. She was a hardworking one, pocketing $200 to $300 daily, and sometimes up to $2,000 per shift. A real-life crime movie, directed and starred by herself.
I hate this, but we need your help. We need your help, man. We had a sting. We have somebody that stole over $5,000.
You guys had?
Yeah,
today they happened?
Yeah, it's right now. It's in action.
Oh.
Yeah, it's happening right now. So we're doing the exit interview, and so the person is sitting down right now.
In the office?
In the office. Okay. Waiting.
Okay.
And so cameras already been rolled, evidence has already been collected. We don't want to have issues, you know, and this young lady, which, you know, my boss, who's over it, because me and him, we go from store to store to do investigations and audits. So originally on 5/19, it started with her stealing. She hasn't even been here 2 months. You know, obviously when a person starts stealing, so that was the first time. Yeah, so first thing is shoplifting, not paying for stuff, $200. And then over the past several weeks, our register has been missing, you know, 1,000, 2,000, 1,800.
So when people get newly hired, they're allowed access to just work as cashiers?
Not normally, you know, they do something else. They're not handling so much cash. For whatever reason, I guess, you know, people thought she was trustworthy and that we could trust her, and she was, you know, allowed to handle a lot of cash.
The show collapsed fast. She was arrested without a single convincing excuse. But was the evidence strong enough to seal her fate? That question hung in the air as detectives peeled back the layers of her carefully planned theft.
It's 954.
I'm sorry, how are you?
268-7550.
Just do me a favor, just stand up for me. Put your hands on your back. You got any weapons or anything on you?
Police, can you go back there? Like up front? Okay, we'll try to avoid what...
No, we have to come for our safety. I don't want to be chasing them.
I mean, is there a back?
There's a back.
You want to put your car on back?
Yeah,
hold on.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, bro? So do you guys have everything, all the information? Do you have the receipts?
I have all the information. Well, it wasn't receipts, really, it was cash.
Oh, it was cash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he mention something about an affidavit?
Okay, I'll go ahead and grab the affidavit.
Okay.
Just because I don't know anything about the case.
I have 13 different stores, so
Gotcha.
you guys are the first ones that have asked for that from Pompanos. If it's something that you guys always require, I can have them save it. And
okay, perfect.
We'll do that going forward.
How much cash is it?
Around 7,000. I have 5,000 of it documented, but she
Okay.
admitted to the other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and document that to them, and I can send that to you guys.
Gotcha.
But she has a cash here somewhere. She said it's at the smoke shop.
Somewhere, yeah, in the smoke shop. So we
But
don't know what?
she
Smoke
took
shop.
1,500 today. She said it's by the smoke shop.
So I don't know if it's by the smoke shop over there.
Well, why don't we ask him before we do? Yeah, we'll try to do this. Swanson sent out detectives. You want any help with this? Or you?
No, I got
In the
it.
parking lot.
It's easy. I'll show you everything they did. Everything's easy.
Okay, perfect.
Easy PC. And so let's grab her, and she'll walk.
It's in the parking
Is
lot.
it the
It's in
parking
another
lot?
store.
Yeah, the smoke shop's at 12:39 or something like that.
She stashed it there.
I'm gonna.
Let's just
She has to know somebody there. That would be my guess.
to have her tell.
You guys can't open it?
No, we are.
No.
We're asking you. What money came from the store?
Just 100.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
How much is there?
$40 times 100.
How much?
40 times 100 was that 4,000?
4,000. On top of this?
Found inside the black safe.
Oh, these two, are these theirs too?
On top of this?
No, that.
Is that
unless she
included
just
in the
took
fine?
more. Unless she took more.
Because it's a higher charge of
Yeah.
25 and 10.
It's 7,000 total that I found, but she might have took more because when we did the audit, it was only 1,500.
Did the audit today? It was only 1,500.
Well,
So she must have took more.
We'll ask her.
In the interrogation room, she confessed everything: the stolen money, the crushing debts, the exhaustion of trying to stay afloat. Yet through her tears, it became clear what she truly lost wasn't money, but trust, something no court can ever restore.
You do know you worked for a really big corporation, right? Is there a reason why you were like, oh, they're so big they won't know? Is that kind of the thought process?
I don't know, honestly. I was really just trying to get my life back in order.
I can barely hear you.
I said, I don't know, honestly. I was really just trying to get my life back in order. Just trying to make it quicker than it was supposed to.
There's one good thing that could come out of this. And it looks like you want this to be the first and last time this ever happens with you.
Yes.
Right? So, I don't tell this to a lot of people because a lot of people that I sit across, they're legit criminal. Like, they're career offenders and they're career criminals. And however, your first time offense, what I can do is give you the opportunity and say, hey, Sarah, clean your plate.
That's what I want to do.
Okay, so let's do that then.
Investigations revealed the thefts began in May. Each shift, she skimmed around $1,000, totaling nearly $5,000 in just days.
When did you start either taking items or kind of take caring? I don't know if you had a family come through or when you started taking money, when did it start?
I think it had to start this month.
This month? This month is
No,
June.
not June. I'm thinking it's May. I meant.
It started in May?
Yeah.
Beginning of May? End of May? What do you
Probably
think?
the beginning.
Beginning of May?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you start with? What did you first start taking?
At first, I took a couple hygiene stuff because I didn't have the money for it and I just started working there. I bought hygiene stuff and then started taking money. Wasn't going to. The only reason is because back in 2021 decided to open up a credit card in my name. I knew what a credit card was, but I didn't know how it functioned, so I played around with it. I was young, so I didn't know, which made me go into debt. 21 years old in debt.
How much debt did you go into?
I'm at $5,000.
First time you took money, how much did you end up taking?
It was one something.
1,000 something?
Was it 1,000? Probably was 1,000.
Okay. That was beginning of May. And how were you doing it? Is it kind of like the same way you were doing it today? Where you kind of leave it underneath the register?
Yeah.
Is that exactly how it started, or it was some other way?
No, that's exactly how it started.
Okay. So you started taking $1,000, 1,000 in the beginning of May. To where you do it on every shift?
Yeah, every shift.
Every shift 1,000. And how many days were you working?
How many days was I working? My schedule wasn't a set schedule. Some days I would be off 2 days. Some days I'm off 1 day.
So roughly you're working 4 or 5 days a week. Mm-hmm. So you were taking about 4 or 5 grand a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some paid off a 2021 credit debt, some went to her mother, some to bills. Sounds understandable, but the law doesn't forgive crimes dressed in excuses.
What did you end up doing with the other, if I do the math, every other week, if you do 4 or 5. So over the course of the month of May, That puts you at like 10 grand. So what did you do with that then?
I also have T-Mobile. I was paying. I had a job. Remember, I quit because I left my parents' house. So I was in debt with T-Mobile too. That was $3,000, and I started there off one by one. I got me a new phone, but it's not with them. It's with Boost Mobile. So I started doing little payments with T-Mobile. That's when I was gonna go to the bank and finish that off.
So you paid a couple grand to T-Mobile. You paid a couple grand to Boost Mobile, you said?
No, I said I didn't wanna. I'm not gonna say like I left T-Mobile. I just stopped paying them because I didn't have money to pay for my phone bill. I just came to T-Mobile. I'm not with T-Mobile anymore. I mean, I just came to Boost Mobile. I'm not with T-Mobile anymore.
Okay, so what'd you end up doing with the rest of the money? Like, did you pay rent? Did you help your mama? Did you give it to your boyfriend?
Yeah, my mom.
How much did you end up giving it to her?
I don't remember how much I ended up giving it.
She didn't ask you like, hey, where you getting this from?
If she did, and I would say, Mom, don't worry about it.
She was charged with third-degree grand theft under Florida Statute Section 812.014, facing up to 5 years in prison, 5 years of probation, and a $5,000 fine. Those numbers now serve as a cold measure of greed and the heavy price of losing one's moral compass.
Once you get down to the jail, that's where they'll allow you that phone call?
And don't it take time?
Yeah, they process and do all that stuff. If you want, I can call on behalf of you and let them know what's going on, if that's what you'd like. Just so your family kind of knows what's going on.
Another thing is, for bond. How does that work?
The judge decides the bond, so you'll have an arraignment in the morning, and then you'll be in front of a judge. You know what they do, they look at your criminal history. Okay, she's been living here for the last 21 years. This is her first time offense. You know, and it's gonna be up to the judge. Okay? Alright.
She traded freedom, dignity, and her future for fleeting cash. Life's struggles can push us to the edge, but crime is never the way out. Because money earned through deceit can buy many things, except peace and a good night's sleep. Sometimes, mistakes don't need guns, just a barcode scanner and a little too much greed.
I've never been in trouble, dude. Oh my god.
At Dollar General in Florida, October 1st seemed like any other day, until over $10,000 mysteriously vanished from the books. And the culprit was none other than the young employee herself, the one who gifted $800 worth of merchandise to her boyfriend's grandmother without charging a single cent. When the manager noticed the anomaly, the police were called, kicking off an unexpected investigation.
Okay. You wanna come over here real quick with me? So is she in there right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So just give me a basis of what happened, what's going on.
Well, I was watching some video footage on her, and she's been stealing stores. She's one of my employees. And my loss prevention person's here right now. I'm going over all of that with her, and
Okay, so she's currently like semi-detained?
yeah, she's in the break room.
Okay.
Or in the office with them right now.
Okay. Alright. So what do you have video footage of?
Her doing fraudulent refunds. And a family member, she is ringing but not ringing her out with 3 overflowing shopping carts of merchandise. She's sliding.
For herself or somebody else?
For her grandmother.
Oh, for her grandmother,
Her
okay.
boyfriend's grandmother.
Okay. Okay.
And she's confessed to stealing sodas and doing other refunds, because what she does with the refunds, refunding it, it's not even her product, she's taking it off the shelf, and she's pocketing the money.
Okay. Okay.
It's like 50 and 300 and all kinds of money.
Okay. So how long is this? This has been going on for about a week?
Like a couple months, because we've watched video feedback on her. Yeah, that's why he's
couple
here.
months?
Yeah.
Okay. And as far as like the video footage, do you have it like saved?
He can pull all that up.
Okay.
And he can give you all the paperwork, because he already printed all the paperwork.
As far as like the receipts and everything?
Yeah, he's got
okay.
He'll be able to answer all the questions.
Sounds good.
More than me. I've been just trying to do my part and sit.
I got you. You're doing just fine.
When guilt is exposed, tears often follow, not from remorse, but from fear. She cried, not because her conscience hurt, but because the perfect scam she thought no one would catch was recorded frame by frame on camera.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I'm Carlos.
Deputy Troop?
Read your AP manager. Okay. One of our employees here. We just finished a conversation with her. We've been doing refund fraud and showing merchandise to her boyfriend's grandmother. Okay. Most recent event happened 2 days ago where she allowed her boyfriend's grandmother to walk out of the store with approximately, it was like $800 in 3 different times. It was 300, 200 roughly, okay, because she didn't ring all the merchandise up and allowed her to walk out without for it. I can show you video.
How old are you?
22.
The statement she wrote for me regarding all that. This is the breakdown of the merchandise that we've agreed on.
Okay.
Company paperwork right there. I can make a copy of those if you need those. Or,
oh yeah, of course.
I got copies of transactions already printed for you.
Sweet.
As well.
Yeah. And then the video footage, of course.
The surveillance footage told the whole story, a fake $42.75 refund for puppy pads and pedigree, and multiple discounted hauls where grandma walked away with hundreds in goods for pennies. Their teamwork across generations ended right in the back of a police car.
So this is them taking the merchandise. That's her taking the merchandise off the shelf and going up to the register. She was having, is that Pebbles? Cheryl. Big puppy pads, and there's some pedigree in that. One right there was $42.75. So she's keying a negative in there, but she's newer, didn't know what in the world was going on.
Pebbles is newer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Cheryl, and she's the key holder.
And that rang up a 0?
So no, so she's cashing this out. So she's minus 20 and whatever. She's doing a refund and taking the cash. So she takes the $42.75. As she comes in here, she starts picking up merchandise. Right. I'm gonna fast forward to a couple things because she's in here from 52 to 2011.
Okay.
But I'll have to show you down the laundry aisle where she starts moving some stuff up too. Zoom down that back aisle. She'll be up here in a second. This is where the high dollar Tide Pods and everything are. For that whole buggy there, she paid $5.18 for that. This is one of 3 trips in that night.
In one night? Mm-hmm. And I was on the 29th?
Yes, sir.
Those tears couldn't save her from the sentence. She cried because she got caught, not because she realized her mistake. At just 22, she slammed the door on her own future, all for trading integrity for a few extra dollars.
Alright, so I'm gonna do you the solid and handcuff you in the front, okay? But as of right now, you are being placed under arrest, okay?
Oh my God.
6/7/15, 10/15, white female.
Is it okay if I call my mom?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where's your phone at?
It's out there.
Is it in the
It's
break
on the
room?
break room
10/15.
Can you get it
White
for me?
female.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
You're good.
Is it in your purse or is it?
10/15,
jacket.
white female.
Does it have pumpkins on it?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. It's okay.
I've never been in trouble, dude. This is why I should just tell people no, because now my life's ruined because I freaking said yes to her. Oh my God. He has nothing to do with it. He didn't know anything about it. I'm about to go to jail. I don't know when I'm going. I don't know. I'm sitting in the office still.
This wasn't just her crime, her boyfriend's grandmother was part of the act, too. There's more for investigators to uncover, but for now, the young woman has plenty of time in the back of a police car to reflect on her perfect scheme that fell apart so easily.
I'm so sorry, Loretta.
Family band.
Or
at least grandma.
Yeah, I got you. Do you like? Probably not, but you don't know her information. Okay, I'll try and get it from.
That's her boyfriend's grandma, so I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll try and get it from Haley. But you are wanting Haley
No,
trespassed
they're
as well. Okay. All right. Yeah. So before I leave, I'll type up my warning. I'll give it to you. So. All right. Let's head out to the car.
Alright, Dad, I have to go. Alright, bye. Bye.
I'll be right back in there, Carlos. Which stuff is yours?
I think the front pocket has the keys for the store.
Okay. Are these it?
No.
No.
Maybe it's in the big pocket.
These?
Everyone struggles, but not everyone chooses the wrong way out. Blaming hardship doesn't erase the fact that she used her job to steal for herself and her family. That's not bad luck, that's a lack of conscience.
They're gonna walk to the left. Left. And then quickly, I know they ask their own questions and whatnot. I'm gonna ask my own questions real quick. And of course, I have to read you Miranda. Whether you know it or not, I still have to read it to you, alright? Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any statements or make any questions. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? Yes? No? Okay. So why'd you do it?
I did it because I'm easily persuaded. I'll just say that. I mean, times are tough right now.
Yeah.
And I thought it would just be...
Yeah. So as far as like the merchandise and then the money you refunded to yourself.
Yes.
Were you doing that for yourself or for family?
Money I did for myself. The other stuff I did for her.
Like the merchandise?
Yes.
Okay. And with Grandma, it was planned for her to come in and...
No, it was never planned. She would just come in and do it.
Okay. And then you would just nonchalantly...
Yes.
Okay. And then, like, roughly what time or, like, what month did you start refunding yourself and, like, the merchandise?
The refunding just recently started. It just started this month.
Okay.
Or maybe last month since this is a new month.
Yeah. So, like, beginning of last month?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It hasn't been going on for, like, a year or something like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
How long have you been working here?
Almost a year.
Almost a year? Okay. Have you ever been arrested before? No. You ever even been pulled over?
I've been pulled over. I've never been arrested.
Police couldn't reach the grandmother, while the young woman was charged with theft and sentenced to 1 year of probation. A light sentence, but enough time to reflect on how small greed can destroy an entire life.
And hopefully it's
never gonna happen again.
Hopefully it's a really good learning lesson.
It definitely is.
All right.
And it's opening my eyes to stop messing with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would. And just so you know, I mean, like, it's nothing personal. The store wants to pursue charges. That's out of my hands, so I wouldn't be able to do anything as far as, like, issue you a summons or something. But were you ever, like, threatened if you didn't take it or anything like that?
No,
or
sir.
Coerced, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It was all voluntary. I did it.
Do you know your boyfriend's grandma's information?
Not off the top of my head, no.
You-
My boyfriend has nothing to do with this at all.
I got you. I'm just gonna ask for his information just for the main fact on trying to get grandma's information. That's it. All right. So as far as like everything, none of it was planned. It was just here and there.
One of the times were planned, but this recent time it was not planned. She just walked in and continuously continued to walk in, and I was just like, I can't keep doing this. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah.
Money can buy many things except conscience. Sometimes, one bad choice is enough to teach the hardest lesson. Real worth isn't in what you take, but in what you keep: trust, integrity, and the chance to begin again. Stories like these aren't just warnings for businesses, they're mirrors reflecting the value of integrity. Money can buy a position, but it can never buy character. Let your job be a source of pride, not a tool for betrayal.